lashes. You'll feel a lot cooler if you just use some Johnson's baby powder.
Okay, champ. Back to
Come on, I had her that time.
Not having a blink reflex does have its advantages.
Oh, that's 2 out of 3.
Johnson's Baby Shampoo, the first baby shampoo specially formulated to be as mild to the eyes as pure water.
You were probably growing up by seeing these Johnson & Johnson popular baby powder ads. And if our guess is not wrong, then your grandmother might have also been familiar with this multinational titan, which engaged in the research and development, manufacture, and sale of a range of products in the healthcare field, dominating the world's biotechnology and drugs industry for over 130 years is a really tremendous thing to do, right? But due to controversial outputs, Johnson & Johnson missing the public trust in recent times. Does that mean the company that once became a household name lost its popularity? Before investigating what makes this company get this much hatred from the public, let us tell you how this big pharma dominates every sector in healthcare. Johnson & Johnson started their journey in the year 1886 in New Brunswick, New Jersey. Back then, this company only focused on bandages, sterile sutures, and wound care. Moreover, as time passed apart from product types, it expands its business across 60 countries. Over the world, this largest pharma company gets mostly renowned for selling Band-Aids, Tylenol, and baby powder, which makes it remain at the top of the big pharma list of powerful corporations, with more than $82 billion in annual revenue in 2020. Yes, you might have familiar with these lines, but do you know, apart from doing all these incredible things, this pharma giant actually never left any chance to create headlines by making mistakes, a lot. Even till now, they faced hundreds of thousands of lawsuits because of their defective products. The controversy of Johnson & Johnson that never left the discussion table is their very own Tylenol. As a pain reliever, Tylenol was first issued by FDA in 1951. Before 1975, it has less popular among people. But due to the aggressive marketing of Johnson & Johnson, apart from physicians, Tylenol is everywhere.
How's your head? It's gotta hurt.
Man, it did. But the doctor gave me Tylenol, extra strength.
Tylenol? With everything they have here.
Man, the stuff works.
Which accounted for 13% of Johnson & Johnson's year-to-date sales growth and 33% of the company's year-to-year profit growth. The supremacy of Tylenol continued to sail all over the American nation until when the tragic mystery took place in Chicago, where 7 death cases were found who unwittingly took extra-strength Tylenol capsules tainted with cyanide. After these reported deaths, the immediate action of this company was to withdraw all Tylenol capsules from the store shelves in Chicago and the surrounding area. In addition, through media, they alerted consumers across the nation not to consume any type of Tylenol product. Nonetheless, like the time, statements of Johnson & Johnson regarding Chicago death continued to change too. Even they told in press that, "We are not willing to take a risk with the public safety, even if it costs millions of dollars." However, as the company profits 19% from selling Tylenol, so as expected, due to the company's proactive and effective public relations program, Tylenol regained its market share within 6 months. But like in the past, because of misleading information about the product's side effects, J&J again faced problems when people died due to overdoses of Tylenol. To fill up these sudden issues, the company worked with FDA officials on inventions like new tamper-proof packaging and ironclad pledges. Even the FDA passed a federal guideline for manufacturers regarding packaging so that these occurrences don't happen next. Moreover, when this Tylenol incident somewhat settled down a little in 2010, 43 OTC medicine recalling news again shocked the nation. Yes, this time, the recalling company is McNeil Consumer Healthcare, one of the popular subsidiaries of Johnson & Johnson. Apart from this recalling news, do you guess who is the targeted group of these OTC medications? Harsh, but the truth is, these drugs are mostly designed for children and infants. After back-to-back reported complaints about the odors from these medicines, FDA started to investigate all these bottles. According to FDA officials, during their routine inspection, the number of manufacturing deficiencies cannot be negligible, which might have affected the composition of medicine. Even after evaluation, FDA also advised parents and caregivers to stop using the affected products. Apart from McNeil Consumer Healthcare, another subsidiary of J&J that holds the most scandals is Ethicon, the company which faced multiple class action lawsuits due to its controversial mesh implants. Before digging down why this technology becomes trashed among general people, let's discuss what is this mesh all about. Transvaginal mesh products are mainly used to repair the conditions like stress urinary incontinence, SUI, and pelvic organ prolapse, POP, which may occur following childbirth or as the patient ages. After hearing like you, many women thought, yes, this technology can be the coolest thing we ever wished for. But the reality is not as simple as you ever thought. In fact, due to improper reviews or clinical trials, severe and devastating complications like nerve damage, chronic pain, vaginal scarring, and shrinkage had been seen globally in thousands of cases for these implementations. In addition, due to these unexpected complications, many women also died, which ultimately caused the company to withdraw all its product from the market in 2012. However, the story of mesh continues to sail all over the nation when a patient named Ella Ebo, who has undergone 2 mesh implementations, sued Etheon for complications she had been suffered all along. Where during investigations, U.S. court found J&J's Etheon unit guilty of generating serious injuries to Ella Ebo, who was awarded $57 million for her health damage in 2017. After hearing this heartbreaking news, if you think these mistakes can be somewhat negligible, then hold on a sec. Yes, products or medicine, whatever the thing is, J&J are mostly known for their iconic baby powder ads, right? Even most of us might have used this powder during our lifetime. But do you know why this all-time favorite talc-based powder stops being marketed from 2020? Well, like the previous cases, this time the J&J talc-based powder has been found to be linked with carcinogenic crystal fibers, also known as asbestos. But the case of cancer-linked talc-based powder already been settled down in 1997, right? Where J&J denied the complications claimed by Coker, who was suffering from mesothelioma, and filed a lawsuit against the J&J-based powder for her cancer, as for many years she used this powder on her infant children and sprinkled on herself all her life. 2 decades later, again, the victim and her lawyer filed a lawsuit against this talc-based powder. This time, they showed thousands of pages of company memos, internal reports, and other confidential documents, which proved the connection between cancer and the J&J talc powder. Even according to Reuter's investigation, from 1971 to 2000, the J&J already discovered a small amount of asbestos present in their raw talc and finished powders. Even reported documents have been found, how this company influences U.S. regulators to settle down this harsh truth from the public. In fact, to get a green signal from FDA, in 1976, J&J assured the regulator that there was no asbestos in any sample of talc produced between December 1972 and October 1973. However, the company itself found reported levels of asbestos from 1972 to 1975 in their 3 sample cases. And after getting 25,000 lawsuits from people in 2020, J&J finally stated that they were going to discontinue their talc-based powder sales in US and Canada. In fact, they spent $3.9 billion to solve all the settlements. In addition, if you think the mistakes list of J&J is now going to be over, then sorry to disappoint you. In a COVID pandemic, when Pfizer or Moderna sales ranked to the pick, then J&J vaccine was paused to roll out. The reason is none other than the unusual blood clot. And serious bleeding has been noticed who is taking J&J shots. Besides these side effects, if you consider the efficiency, then the result of J&J going to disappoint you too. Such as, in terms of phase 3 clinical trials, Pfizer serves a 95% efficiency rate, whereas Moderna serves 94.1%, AstraZeneca 76%, and J&J only for 66.9%. And the last thing is a technology that J&J used, a modified version of a virus called adenovirus, which has always been more controversial than others. Hence, by considering all these facts, CDC's recommendation to choose Pfizer and Moderna over J&J changed the overall calculation, where J&J's popularity continues to shatter in American nations. According to data on December 15th, there have been 284 million doses of the Pfizer-BioNTech vaccine given in the US, compared to 186 million doses of the Moderna vaccine. However, in J&J's cases, it is only 17 million. Thus, among all these facts, the most heartbreaking part is that all these mistakes somewhat impact their market capita too. For example, in 2013, company's market capita was $258.34 billion, which was 32.64% more than the previous year. From 2016 to 2017, the market capita changed to 19.76%. But from 2019 to this current year, the changes are not much promising. Such as in 2021, the market capita was $450.35 billion, whereas this year, it is $465.23 billion only. That means the company is growing, but as time passes, the number of changes somehow stops moving proportionately. Moreover, apart from all these mistakes, if you think J&J have already packed up all their projects, then sorry to be disappointed. According to the report, J&J continued to collaborate with health authorities around the world to ensure healthcare professionals and individuals are fully informed about the correct diagnosis and appropriate treatment. Even the company also regrets the mistakes that they have done all the years. Besides that, these pharma giants keep investing in the R&D sector to develop the QA/QC of the product. Yes, serving the healthcare system for over 130 years is a great thing, and we appreciate it. But fully relying on a less transparent company in terms of quality is not a cool option to choose, right?
Thanks for watching our video. For more healthy experiences, subscribe to our channel and keep yourself updated by pressing the bell icon.